Good morning, guys! Here we are now at Barangay Matina Playa 75-A to survey about how they help conserve and protect their environment as well as the species around them. So, join us!
Matina Playa 75-A is known for the species that they have, particularly the pawikans. In this sector, they have a private property which gives a home for pawikans to hatch their eggs. In addition to that, aside from pawikans, they also have mangroves, land animals, and sea creatures because it is also a land surrounded by bodies of water. But the question is, how do citizens help sustain and protect the species and its environment? So, we did some survey in order to know their opinions and point of views about their environment. We first went to the residence of Nestor Sirunay, the barangay captain of Matina Playa, Davao City. One of our perception that his goals are to maintain the good condition of his community by cleaning their surroundings, proper waste disposal, and also to stop illegal fishing. Matina Playa is prone to flash flood, that's why they construct road widening, coastal cleanup, and mangrove planting.
Ginaawagin ako ang sa komunidad ron nga dili na kilagid mo labay og basura sa kanagalan natay kanang mga tumbang tay dagat no. Ginaawagin ako ang sa komunidad ron nga dili na kilagid mo labay og basura sa kanagatan.
Our team also interviewed people in the community and other authorized personalities.
How was your community changed since the time you lived here?
Kanang ama nilang bo dire kay kanang example ana kay kanang nag-widening sa karsada ana then dagan pa jud
nagi paglam like unsa na wala nang ibuhat na karsada dili na nimo bahaon
dere ko amang gud sa dere dili ko mi siya karsada gud balas pa na sa dere tapos na unsa na og dike tapos karsada dayon so kapag may balas with permission ba to sa inyo kainig kuan siya inig mo ko nang tubig mo anak man dere padulong gud.
Akong kuan gyud ako na nakita-an ako na changes diri sa Matina. Siyempre, more on establishment, daghang establishment. Ang progress sa Matina, daghang kusog. So, siyempre sa environment po na to, kailangan gyud daw kuan siyempre cleanliness, total cleanliness para progress samot ka ma-develop ang area.
As a citizen, how can we help conserve and protect everything that you can see here in Matina Playa?
una yung magtabang kag naay magkinahanglan nga pwede ato barangay tabangan ato
mangrove nya magkuha mga basura.
Bilang isa ka citizen diri sa Matina Playa, ang ako lang matambag diri kay kanang musunod ko kung unsa ang mga patakaran kay bilang mga tao kung unsa yung mga namuno diri sa kapitan, di ba naka-organize na siya kay gisabutan, so musunod na lang ta para kanang organize gud ang pagkakuan diri sa community unya hapsay.
Have any programs or any activities to help maintain the welfare of the environment and even the species?
May tabang sila sa limpihan ng dagat para makatanong-tanong sa planting.
So now, we are on our way to Pawikan Sanctuary of Dumalag.
So now, we have finally arrived here in the Pawikan Sanctuary. As you can see, this is the overview look of the Pawikan Sanctuary. Behind that big tree is the place where turtles or pawikans hatch their eggs.
This kind of pawikan is a hawksbill turtle, scientifically known as Enetmochilus imbricata, a pawikan that can be easily identified by its beak and shell. The shell of hawksbill turtle gets bigger from the range of 91 centimeters and weighs 36 to 80 kilograms. We also interviewed one of the crew of Marine Protected Area, Sir Verhel Balsita. He shared his knowledge to us about the pawikans. He said that the population of pawikan increases during breeding kilometers away from the Bentis feeding zone. The hawksbill turtle hatch eggs 70 to 180%, but only 1% survive because of its predators like cat, crab, and a monitor lizard.
It is said that the Pawikan Sanctuary is approximately 1,500 meters, but the area where Pawikans hatch their eggs is about 400 meters. As of this moment, we cannot expect to see any Pawikans here in this area because it takes 30 years for them to come back here in this area to hatch their eggs. It is said that Pawikans hatch their eggs here in this sanctuary during high tide, whether it is daytime or nighttime. It is a fact that Pawikans like to stay here in this sanctuary or hatch their eggs because this is a solemn place and there are only a few people that will visit. Eat seaweeds because it is their food, but sometimes they think that these garbages are jellyfishes, so they tend to eat them that will cause their death.
Pawikan is very important because it gives nutrients to the sea and fertilizer in the seagrass beds, and it helps preserve the beauty of coral reefs.
Conserve,
Maintain.
protect our mother nature.